Hi guys, welcome back to Dalton High School. This is Dr. Schultz. Glad to have you in our class. This is Work-Based Learning. We have a special guest with us today, Ms. Houghton with the Students Assistant Program. And we just want to welcome you to the Work-Based Learning, and as we get started with this year, Dr. Tripp, do you have any words of wisdom?
Hey guys, welcome to Work-Based Learning for this year. We're glad that you're here with us. Remember, we're here for you. Contact us through Canvas, message us if you need us. There'll also be a remind link that you can use to get in touch with us. But we're glad to have you as a part of Work-Based Learning. We're glad to be back on campus for now at least, and hope that we can stay that way. Hope you enjoy this video, and I hope that it means something to you. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Rachel Houghton with the Student Assistance Program, and I want to welcome you back to school and welcome to New Normal. Some of you may be able, well, really all of you are watching this virtually, but some of you may be coming to school virtually or in person, and whichever you choose, I want you to know we're here for you. So if you do need to, if you feel like after watching this video that you might need to talk to somebody, feel free to call our office, 706-272-6558, or you can talk to Dr. Schultz or Dr. Tripp, and they can absolutely get you in touch with us. What I want to talk to you about today is living in new normal. Clearly, we are not in what we consider normal times. And I think all of us at this point felt like, we should be back to normal. Life should be back to where it was pre-COVID, but it's not. And it's okay. Hear me say, I know you don't feel like it's okay, but it's okay. And I want to give you 6 tips on how to learn to live in new normal. Number 1, first and foremost, is to learn to take care of yourself. What that means, and don't laugh at me, is getting plenty of rest. You know, I have raised 2 teenagers myself, and I know that you all like to stay up late, sleep late, but if you can kind of get in a good routine of getting rest and sleep, that's going to help, about 8 hours a night if possible. And then also exercise. Getting some type of physical activity most days of the week doesn't have anything to do with how you look. It's how your brain works. And it gives you an uptake of dopamine and serotonin that helps change the brain chemistry that helps you feel better. So those are 2 things you can do to take care of yourself. Drinking lots of water, getting regular meals. A lot of things that a lot of times teenagers take for granted are things that would be great if you could put them into place right now to take care of you. Also, don't resist the change. It's very easy to want to dig your heels in and say, you know what, we're having all these COVID things and it's not true or whatever. I've heard all kinds of conspiracy theories, but bottom line is we are living in different times. And so if you embrace the fact that change is going to happen and that you've got to walk through it, you will be much better served that way. Now then, you think, okay, how am I better served? Well, you've got to learn to cope with change. So again, that is looking at what is bothering you. Like, is it that you all of a sudden just feel really anxious and you don't know what to do with that? Well, it may be because you feel like you can't control what's going on around you. So a healthy way to cope with change is to control what you can control, which a lot of times is pretty much just you, which goes back to exercising, getting rest, drinking lots of water, those types of things. Another way, healthy way to cope with change is also number 4 that I'm going to say is called what I call flipping the tape, which is actually changing the way you think about things. So for a lot of people that I'm seeing these days, they really are struggling with what their mind is telling them. Our mind feeds us lies or half-truths. And so what you have to do is tell yourself the truth. So like, it may be that today I'm frustrated because my schedule hasn't gone the way I've wanted it to. Okay, instead of staying all keyed up and all upset, I have to take a deep breath and tell myself the truth. There is a reason that my schedule got changed today. It's okay that it got changed, and what I need to do can be done tomorrow or later. That's one way. You know, another thing that people get very anxious about is, well, what if I get sick? Or what if my mother gets sick, or things like that. The truth is today, right now in today, you're both fine. And so we're going to live in the truth that we're fine. Now then, what this also walks us through when we're flipping that tape is that a lot of times we want to find meaning in the chaos. Okay, what does that mean? How do you find meaning in the chaos? taking time just to quiet everything down. And if you're a spiritual person, that might be praying or reading the Bible or meditation. Or if you're not a spiritual person, just sitting and being still and trying to relax your mind so that as everything rages around us, we can take that deep breath and find that peace and that inner peace that we need. And then another way to find meaning in the chaos, but which is also point number 6, is, you know what? It's totally okay to turn off the TV and turn off social media. Yes, Miss Houghton just said turn off social media. Guys, girls, you know, that is one of the places that my anxiety and stress can go high very quickly. You know, the TV, all we're hearing is negative, 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 negative. Social media, everybody's got an opinion, and sometimes somebody's opinion really upsets me. But you know what? I have a choice. I can choose to let it upset me, or I can turn it off, or I can go, you know what? That's their opinion. They're entitled to it, and I need to move on. I've thrown several nuggets at you here very quickly, but what I want you to take from this is, you know what? This is new normal. We have to live in today. We have to live in the present, because unfortunately we don't know what tomorrow may look like, but today it's okay. You're okay, and you're going to be okay.
Hi, time for a question and answer session. If you have certain questions that you'd like to ask us or something, if you want some information, we'll be glad to help you with it. However, these are some of the questions that we seem to think would be most appropriate right now for the immediate future. So, first one, Miss Houghton, why am I feeling so overwhelmed?
Feeling overwhelmed is something that's a byproduct of anxiety and stress. And so, you know, we're now living, like I said, in new normal. So that overwhelmed feeling is a byproduct of you not dealing with the stress or the anxiety or feeling that lack of control. And so what I want you to know is you are by far not alone in this. A lot of people are feeling very overwhelmed. So you take baby steps. Baby steps to control what you can control today. So it may be that today, I got to get all my schoolwork done. Get all your schoolwork done. Today, I can exercise, because it's going to make you feel better. But know that that big overwhelmed feeling is totally normal right now.
Okay, the next question. Why do I get angry easily now?
So that anger that you're feeling right now is completely normal too. It's back to that lack of control and just not knowing what to expect. You know, we live in a false sense of that we know what's coming next. And so then when we don't know what to do with those feelings, so we stuff them down and stuff them inside. And so I've seen all kinds of anger outbursts, weird anger outbursts late. So somebody might walk up to you and go, oh, your hair looks really great today. And all of a sudden you're like, I didn't ask you about my hair. And everybody's going, what happened to Dr. Schultz? Just teasing. But with that being said, all of a sudden you're going, why was I angry about that? And again, it goes back to that lack of control and lack of knowing what to expect. And these days we just kind of have to expect the unexpected.
One last question. What if it never goes back to normal?
That's a toughie. And we may not. I mean, new normal for us may always be wearing masks, social distancing, life as we're seeing it right now. And if we don't, you have two choices. You can embrace what new normal is, or you can try to fight against it, but which one's going to serve you better? Learning to embrace new normal and those small changes that you need to make are the ones that are really going to serve you the best. And if we don't go back to what we saw as normal, it's going to be okay.
Okay, guys. I hope you're able to get some benefit of this meeting. We're trying to do what is right for you. That's what's going to be happening. The focus of our year this year is how you're going to be working with work-based learning and the new normal. Hang in there. Again, we're going to have information put up online that if you need to talk to Ms. Houghton, we're going to have some information there and you can contact her as needed. Have a good day.